Why? Well, Casey Hudson has left Bioware. Hang on. Earlier today, we informed our staff that Humanoid Origins will be shutting down. Despite efforts to shield the studio from broader challenges in the industry, an unexpected shortfall of funding left us unable to sustain operations. We're heartbroken that we'll not be able to bring our new science fiction universe to completion. Our main concern at this time, however, is for our team, and we are committed to supporting them in their transition to new employment. In our time together, the team achieved incredible progress, demonstrated that it's possible to do amazing work with fostering a culture of fun and creativity. We thank them for their talent, courage, and friendship. Thank you to everyone who supported us throughout our journey.
Thank you, sir.
So Humanoid Studios, Casey Hudson's new studio, had to be shut down. Let's talk about it. It's honestly unbelievable to imagine that the games industry is in the state that it's in. When a gaming legend like Casey Hudson can't get a new studio off the ground. Shortly after Casey Hudson left Bioware, he went on to form Humanoid Studios, which was supposedly a new sci-fi RPG, which, whilst there were some creators of Mass Effect that are now working on Exodus, for example, this was another new IP. I think the real kick is the fact that in 2022, Casey Hudson announced that there was a playable prototype of the game. Now obviously playable prototype could mean anything. It could just mean that the game's core mechanics are there, but there is so much to do in terms of graphics, bug fixes, voice acting, or maybe just considering distribution. I think the big question on everyone's mind though is what's Casey Hudson going to do now? My best guess would be that Casey Hudson would go on to work on Exodus, a project that's already being worked on by the likes of Drew Karpyshyn, one of the writers behind the Mass Effect trilogy. Personally, that's where I think his best fit would be, because that's a project that seems to be further along and seems to be more transparent with its players. The one gripe that I have with the marketing of Exodus is the fact that they're directly interviewing the game developers who seem a little bit nervous and robotic when it comes to the interviews. I think an excited creative mind like Casey Hudson, who's already excited about creating a new sci-fi IP, would be perfect for building up the excitement and the anticipation for Exodus. And lending Casey Hudson's name to that project could mean a lot. But I already know what you're all thinking and hoping is that Casey Hudson will return to Bioware, but to be perfectly honest, he's already done that, and the very fact that he's come back and then left again, I think says a lot about where Bioware is at the moment. Whilst there are separate teams behind Mass Effect and Dragon Age, it feels like there's this consistent inconsistency. It feels like whilst EA is supposedly allowing Bioware to have as much time as they need on projects, they still seem to be making the same mistakes. And to be perfectly honest, I want to see a new studio thrive. And who knows, Bioware might surprise us with the next Mass Effect game. And at the moment, I am still playing Dragon Age Veilguard, but I'm kind of waiting for it to get good. Anyway, if you want to see Tim's thoughts on Dragon Age the Veilguard so far, you can click the video that's on screen now. Thank you so much to everyone for 5,000 subscribers. It's so awesome that we hit that milestone. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.